I'm Phoenix Wright, and I have a whole statue in my pocket. Let's look at this plate. Maybe it'll be different. The remains of the employee's lunch are scattered around. I think they're the same. Okay, never mind. Guess we just needed to talk to Gumshoe.
A worthy use of time.
It's always a worthy use of time to talk to Gumshoe.
Correct.
Yeah. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they?
I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
They sounded very certain about that. I don't know if we have anything to look at in here, though. I think we've kind of looked at everything. I think we're talking to people,
I feel
right?
like that conversation was what we were supposed to be getting at.
Well, maybe we should talk to Powers.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
No.
Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP. Only 1 day left. Let's make it
I forgot
count.
That was the defendant, and I was like,
ominous.
Only 1 day left, WP.
Dawn of the final day.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Why am I so happy about this?
Please, this is no laughing matter.
I'm gonna do this right in front of our client.
Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
Before her time.
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now.
Disbelieving her. That's the real crime.
Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Well, I'm right, and I'm telling you she's wrong. Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And? What?
Nothing. Forget it.
Press that.
I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Suddenly we're just in the court. Phoenix is like, hold it! This is a testimony now. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
Oh boy.
What kind of video?
But
But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye.
Vasquez. Why?
She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I sure hope they do.
I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though.
I have a chicken named Salmonella.
Yeah.
Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I'm glad for the context, because last time Sarah Beth said, like your chicken, and I was like, did you not cook some chicken and then you got salmonella?
Oh, no.
Like, that was the thought process I went through.
Retrospect,
No, my family bought.
Explain that.
My family got chickens, and they named one of them Salmonella.
Okay, I'm very glad to hear that you did not
Isn't it
have
sour for
salmonella.
sure?
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
Yikes. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business.
Forgot that Will is 23.
Yep.
But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
Maya, he's dead.
Yeah.
He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago.
Honestly valid.
Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global.
Whoa.
5 years ago?
Should we go back and talk to Vasquez again?
Maybe she'll talk to us. Let me bike back over to the studio real quick. Let me make absolutely certain. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. I don't have that card key anymore, so I can't go in there today. Yeah, okay. What did you say, Sarah Beth?
We could try going back to the employee area?
We're just getting our steps in.
This is very out of place, but I hate Duo. I got asked to check something on the university website, and I don't have my phone.
Gumshoe?
Did you look in the dressing room?
I went in there. I didn't click on anything. What?
Oh. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
And we will not hire him for any of
What?
his roles.
No!
So sad. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do
Sorry.
something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
I heard a rumor.
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt? Love her.
Dirt. You know, that stuff.
Dirt, soil. I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming.
The incident.
The incident.
After that, they never used Studio 2 again.
The incident that shall not be named.
They left the film set the way it was, too.
Hey, you guys remember that bent part of the fence?
Hmm.
That it didn't let us investigate, but was super suspicious. Just
The
a thought.
film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer just also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Oh.
Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. Sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Just keep putting off the 5 years ago convo. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget this all ever happened. All this ever happened, whatever. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that?
Easily.
What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
Phoenix Wright.
Like me, Phoenix.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure.
Projecting much.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. I love when Phoenix just presents evidence in his daily life.
It's probably the scrapbook.
Yeah.
The path to
Take that!
glory.
Let's just fucking
And
both
this
take that.
is...
A
Uh-oh.
fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
Wild argument.
I'm literally just the props person. I don't have any control over this.
Maya's just like, hey, Nick, can you, present some evidence? And he shifts into court mode.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
God.
Save the Steel Samurai. Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident 5 years ago.
Excuse me, accident?
Okay.
I was making a joke. Could you tell us what happened
Not
5
allowed.
years ago? Well, I guess I have to leave then.
Well, I can
Oh
tell
my
you what I've
God.
heard.
Not a
Because I
joke
was
there.
14 when that
Oh, sorry.
Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Actually, she
Ooh.
was 13.
She was revenge.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag.
Please say anyone else.
She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
I mean,
We've talked to the prop girl now, so...
Old bag? Speak? Impossible.
More like old bag screech.
what? You're still slinking around? You like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Is she dying again?
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should
Rabies!
keep a safe distance.
Social distancing.
Ugh.
5 years ago.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
I love that he just vaguely said 5 years ago.
Huh? I was gonna talk about my 19th birthday.
It was very exciting.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Penny Nichols.
Did you just get that?
Maybe I didn't register her full name before.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Jesus. Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume?
Is it time for the pants?
I don't think it's the pants. I think it's something with the sleeping pills, probably.
Yeah, I think
I mean, yeah, but I got excited about the pants, okay?
I'm sorry, Ms. Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. With long pants. Take that! Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
Can you read? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Well... Bone?
Bone?
Take that!
Bone?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk.
New music.
I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Ms. Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it.
Oh?
That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. Not to be gay, but, beautiful. She has ties to the mafia. Holy shit! Even better.
Oh my god. That went from 0 to 100 real goddamn fast!
She silenced that paparazzi.
Oh my god!
I really thought it was gonna be like they paid for the photo, but no.
No, she murdered them.
Ah!
Holy shit! That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
He did drug a man.
Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute, whippersnapper. Poor Miss Oldbag.
Oldbag be like, give me a minute. Man, give me a minute.
Here, take this.
Why do you have this? Huh? A photograph?
She is emotionally invested.
Someone was killed to cover that up.
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Like you said, Amy. Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
Oof.
Why is he holding a tennis racket?
I guess that's how they were fighting. But
Or
how
maybe
did
it
you
was, like,
get
cookie or
this?
something.
Yeah.
It was published.
was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I was that paparazzi, and now I am a ghost.
Oh shit.
I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record.
Now Vasquez time?
Probably.
Time to be like,
know what you've
ma'am?
done.
What?
Don't kill me, please.
Yeah.
I would never present... Never mind. Never mind.
Well,
Should we present this to her?
we might die.
Let's die.
It's a 5-year-old photo. It's not like I'm accusing her of this murder.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm
It's
just
fine.
accusing her of a different murder.
She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Why do you keep forgetting everyone's names?
Right. Anyway. Ms. Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer, and also you killed a member of the paparazzi.
No one said I did it.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Oh, now we really need to not go to the secondary location.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
We're not gonna call the police.
Gulp, let's go in.
This is a
We
great
are
idea.
unarmed.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident.
Actually, we keep saying incident.
How are you so sure?
A fresh Sprite for you, Sarah Beth. What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? Incident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
Yes, that is the opposite of an accident. Good job, Mr. Wright.
That is what I mean, you dimwit.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
The tables have turned. Turned. Oh no!
Go.
Oh! Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
Oh.
But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see.
She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. Oh. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't.
The negatives. It's not even a digital photo.
It is 5 years old.
2009. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold.
And I'm
2009 is not 2016 minus 5 years.
2011. I can count. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Goons are here.
Okay.
The goons are here.
Vasquez and the boys.
The goons.
Who are they?
They're the goons.
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things.
Where were they hiding in this room? Behind the whiteboard?
What
They're
do you
rather
think?
large for that.
Would you like to be
Large goon.
erased?
Yeah, you large goon.
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why
Ain't
do you
nothing
want
but
this?
a heartache.
Why do you want this photograph so badly?
I'm still not gonna call the police.
This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Listen, the goons are already here. If I take out a phone, I'm just gonna die.
You're already gonna die.
Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
And then they were
Got it,
killed.
boss.
And that's it.
Hold it right there!
The police.
I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now! Gumshoe, our hero!
Gumshoe!
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
I'll erase you, but I would not erase the police.
She is also
He's so
vacuum sealed
proud.
photograph. Oh, I love him.